and welcome to another episode of the Planetary Persuader. I am Cosmic Kev, your host. This week, we are talking about the 13th of September. And what kind of moon do we have on the 13th of September? We have a full moon in the lunar mansion or nakshatra known as Purva Bhadrapada or Purva Bhadra. Now, what is about this moon? What do they know? The ancients knew about this moon in this particular part of the sky. You see, the thing about Purva Bhadrapada is that it's 3/4 within the constellation of Aquarius and 1/4 in the constellation of Pisces. Now, this part is going to be in the constellation of Aquarius as we see it in the sky. We're not talking about seasonal tropical astrology at this point. We're talking about the actual sidereal zodiac. You want to take your camera, look out at a part of the sky to find the moon. This is where you find it. You know, and why is seasonal astrology so popular? I don't know. I think it's because it's easy. There's an emphasis on the sun, and you know, you got 30 days basically to know your sun sign, and so it's kind of a, you know, it's sort of a no-brainer. But the deep stuff is the moon and the rising sign, and when you know that, you'll get so much more out of this forecast, even though it's primarily Western. I always start with a Vedic sidereal lunar mansion because pay heed to the roots. Don't just put a little symbol of your hand or Ganesha outside your thing and then do Western astrology. Give some love to Vedic astrology, you know, for real. Because that's what the three wise men wore that, you know, came to visit the baby Jesus. This is an incredible legacy. And this full moon, there's going to be an element of rebellion. There's going to be an element of good fortune. Now, there's been a lot of death this year because we've had K2, which is a south node, with Saturn together. And Pluto has been there too. So Pluto's a lot about transformation. But K2, the south node's about, you know, our karma, our subconscious, and our quest for spiritual liberation. And in a lot of ways, death is spiritual liberation. And the Purva Bhadrapada Nakshatra is about cremation, like the cremation pyre. You know, we're giving up our ego. We're going to that final stage of release. So we have this. On the other side of this, we've got Leo. You know, Sun in late Leo, which is about total control, wanting to make things, do things tamasic. You know, manifest. Make something of ourselves. So these are the two kind of energies that are going on. Now, in Western astrology, of course, we'd say the Sun's in Virgo. And we say we've got a Pisces moon, full moon, at 9:33 p.m. And there's a lot of aspects today. And the moon goes void of course as soon as it hits full. So we get to see, and it's considered the harvest moon because it's a moon that's full closest to the autumn equinox. So I hope that somebody will be harvesting something nice. I'm ready for a nice harvest of something. So, with that said, what else is happening? Well, we have on the 14th, Saturday, Mercury is moving into Libra, Venus is moving into Libra, early in the morning. So that changes the game right there. We have a game changer where and that'll be in the constellation of Virgo, both of those planets, if you want to look for them. And so, but they're so close to the sun that they've been kind of combust. It'll be hard to see them. But you know, as the weeks go on, they'll get more visible. I would just say that we go from one extreme to another this week. When we get to, by the time late the 16th, you know, we'll have the sun will move into actual Virgo, and we get in touch with our inner critic. We get in touch with healing. We get in touch with Artha. We get in touch with all the stuff that helps. Anyhow, let's move on and sign by sign, Western tropical style.